Brett Okamoto has an article stating that Khabib versus Tony is the top what-if fight in UFC history. So, DC, tap in or tap out on Khabib-Tony being the #1 what-if fight in the UFC?
I tap out. Wow, this is the first time I've tapped out multiple times in one show. I think that fight was Anderson Silva and George St. Pierre back in the day.
100%.
Yeah,
100%.
I think that was the fight. And as we've seen Tony later and seen how he struggled with guys that made a real attempt at taking him down, you kind of see how a fight between him and Khabib would have played out. I was very worried about that matchup for Khabib. I was like, wow, he's the toughest fight he could have. But after watching guys that made a real effort, and there were glimpses of it before, when Kevin Lee was able to get him down in their interim title fight, he got to the mount and beat Tony up until he got fatigued and got submitted. So I think it's GSP Anderson. There was more of a desire to see those two guys at their peak than anything we've ever seen. And I truly believe that it would have been the highest skill level and most competitive fight of two champions fighting at that time.
Yeah, I tap out on that too. And when you think of Anderson Silva, George St. Pierre, those were runs and reigns that we have never seen before as a champion. Even though Khabib's reign a champion was great, right? Because you beat Justin and you beat Conor, and even during that time you beat Dustin. So you have these wins, but you don't have the type of
It was a bit short.
It was short, right? You didn't get the type of supremacy we got from those guys. And Tony goes on this amazing run of fights, but even during that amazing run, he wasn't seen as a George St. Pierre or an Anderson Silva. These were two dudes that carried divisions for very long eras or for very long periods of time. And two, though, like when you look at who they were from a skill level standpoint and from a respect standpoint, from understanding that whether it was Carlos Condit or whether it was Matt Hughes, that George St. Pierre would find a way to attack your weakness, and Anderson Silva being able to disrespectfully yet respectfully beat any man that stood in front of him.
And then kiss you.
Yeah,
Anderson was tripping, huh? Anderson will beat you up and then kiss you, dog. Like, kiss you on the top of the head after he beat you.
That's different. I tap out on that, DC.
Yeah, I'm tapping out RC. But like you said, man, and there were glimpses during Tony's 12-fight win streak that you saw he might have struggled with a guy like Khabib Nurmagomedov. So tap out for me.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.